Good evening, darlings, and a very warm welcome indeed to Friday Night Live. And I'm so looking forward to seeing out Friday and welcoming you in. Welcoming in Saturday. I mean, it's not difficult. It shouldn't be beyond your means. You're a man of nearly 70 years of age. They're just words. You've used them before, and you damn well should be able to string them together into a sentence. Anyway, my little toasted tea cakes, what a sheer orgasmic joy to be here back with you all. And yeah, hope you've had a great day. Tell me all about it. Obviously, I'm going to need to know what you've been eating. You know that. And we can chat about anything. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. It's 11:30, darlings. I hope you've all got I hope you've all had a nice bit of supper and you've got a bit of something to wet your whistle. And I'm going to join you, quite honestly. It's 11:30. I damn well deserve a slurp. Cheers, your very good health. Up yours. Oh God, that's lovely. First cab off the rank tonight, as he so often is Jimmy Mighty Quinn. Good evening, Jimmy. Neil is here, the lovely Neil, and he's got some news. Um, he's had a good day. He's collected the new black heated leather interior for Randy, his new car, my old car. And he's over the moon with them. He's absolutely over the moon with those black leather seats, so he is. And him and Sophie have already cleaned them up, so they're all ready to go in. Excellent. Steve Holger is with us. Peter P is with us. The lovely Peter P. And the fabulous Steve Holger's got a question for me. Boaty, he asks inquisitively, is it true that you got disqualified from the Tour de France for having a fag in the bushes and having no saddle on your bike? No, Steve Holger, it's not true. The sad truth is that I retired through injury when I was still too young to ride the Tour de France, which is a great shame. I would have loved to have ridden it on many occasions, and I would have had a good, strong bet on myself that I would have won a couple of prologues. I would have won a good few stages, and I would have won a couple of green jerseys. That would have been the aim, anyway. Large gin and tonic time for Jimmy. Well, that sounds very civilized indeed. Barry is here, that guy from SETI Alpha 5, and he's on his jack. No Karen tonight. Hope you're doing well, Barry. Stratospherian is here with us. Good evening, all, he says. Mustard's here, the fabulous Captain Mustard. Good evening, my lovely friend. And Andrew is here, the marvellous Irish spotty body. He's saying a very good evening to everybody. Matron's joined the gang. That's fantastic. Good evening, everyone. I've been typing all day, filling out some ASD, ADHD assessment forms. My fingers, hands, wrists, arms, and boobs hurt. Well, hope you feel better in the morning, Matron. Have you got a little glass of something to ease the pain? Works wonders, I find. Cheers again. Oh, that's nice. Sainsbury's have got the offer back on, darlings. Sainsbury's have got the offer back on, so I've got a decent glass of splosh. Isn't that a thing of joy? Oh, lovely. Oh, God. Oh, I'm getting the tingly winglies. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Oh, dear. Andrew's got a banging headache. Sorry to hear that. The lovely Trisha is here. Hopefully Paul is with you as well, Trisha. Good evening to you. Thank you again for that fabulous T-shirt that I absolutely love to bits. I love all of the T-shirts that you kind people have sent me. Oh, and Emma is here, the M11, the disintegrating cardboard. Hello, sausages. I'm not well. Hope you're all doing okay, then. Oh, Emma, I'm sorry you're poorly. Is it a continuation of yesterday, the older? Hope you feel better soon, darling. Don't forget, if it's knocking you about a bit, this is going to sound a bit weird. Take a Viagra. It'll do you the world of good. Oh, for anybody who don't know, who doesn't know or isn't aware, one of the unintended side effects of Viagra when taken by a lady is that it cures the unfortunate effects of the weird but true. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Yeah, we can all count on Matron to put a smile on our face, can't we? Oh, and Emma's got a terrible headache too. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh. Yeah, Randy is Neil's new card is good as gold. Apparently, it's sitting outside Neil's mum and dad's booked in next week to get on the ramp and get some bits and pieces done to it. Oh, everybody's sending love to Andrew and Emma. Community crap. Oh, well done, Peter P. Well, we've got the community snap feature, of course. Oh, and on that note, today oh God, I couldn't help myself. I had another bacon and sausage sandwich, and I feel so ashamed and disgusted with myself. That's it now. I'm finishing. There are 3 sausages left and some and a bit of bacon, and it's going in the freezer, darlings. I daren't do it again. I mean, I must have put on a stone this week. Tomorrow I'm going to have some good healthy noodles, so I am. But yeah, so the community crap is a new feature introduced by Peter P. Oh, I'm so sorry, darlings. I forgot the protocol. Greetings, honourable community. My apologies for forgetting that. So yeah, community crap is a new feature. If any of you guys feel crap for the same reason as somebody else at the same time simultaneously. Did you hear, asked Barry, about the woman who died after drinking 20 pints of Pepsi a day? She ate a pack of mints and they found her head 2 miles away. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, Trisha sending love to Andrew. Jimmy F500 is with us and is asking the poor disintegrating carbird the specific nature of her unwellness. IBD Warrior is with us. Good evening, Boaty, and all here tonight. Matron's got a wonderful cold glass of falling down grape juice, and she's not afraid to use it. Splendid. The Ken Joji has joined us, which is never less than a sheer and rampant joy. And they say, here we go again, a drunken rambling. Hell yeah. The lovely Sophie is with us. Oh, good. Andrew's taking some painkillers. They're starting to kick in. And disintegrating cardboard really does feel like she's disintegrating tonight. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to all of you who are feeling below the weather. I'm actually feeling all right for once, amazingly. So, oh dear, sorry about that, darling. Gosh, that is very nice indeed. If a Viagra gets stuck in your throat, do you get a stiff neck, asked Barry? Well, obviously that's a joke, but the actual answer would be no. Fact, says Neil Gibbons. Viagra was originally designed to increase blood flow through blood vessels. But a big side effect of it in men was in the trouser department, so they rebranded it as a penis pill. Well, I mean, that's what it does, Neil, isn't it? I mean, yeah, it was designed to increase blood flow, and that's what erectile dysfunction is, a lack of that thereof. So it was always going to do that. Put a Viagra in your eye and you can look hard, says Matron. Oh, Sophie, we got some food news. About time, too. I had a ham sandwich, an apple, and a packet of crisps and a bit at the nursery today with the little ones. We decorated some biscuits and played in the sand and did some and did some drawing with them all. God, that sounds like a fun day. I wish I'd done that myself. Now then, Matron took delivery of her Frey Bentos pie today, ready for her video creation to be entered into the Frey Bentos video competition. Yes, darlings, we've given you plenty of notice. Get those pies ordered. Get your video making Doobry Firkins ready, and we're going to have a Frey Bentos video off. Oh, yeah. When I took a female Viagra, says Emma, it gave me a headache, so it's the last thing I need right now. No, seriously, I wasn't joking. Viagra or sildenafil, whatever the generic name is. Viagra is obviously a brand name. I can't remember. Begins with an S and ends with an L. But no, genuinely, if you suffer from kind of worse period pain than is usual, then Viagra genuinely does alleviate that. Completely unknown, unplanned side effect, but it genuinely works. And it has no effect on your libido if you're a lady. It has no effect. To be honest, Viagra has no effect on your libido if you're a man. People seem to think that it's this miracle, ultra stiffy type of thing, and it really isn't. Viagra, or the generic name that I can't remember, it will enable an erection when you are aroused, but it won't create the arousal. So if you're not sexually aroused, you can take all the Viagra you like and you'll still have a dead whippet for a middle stump. All the Viagra does is it enables the erection when and should you become aroused. Doesn't create the desire. That has to be in your old noggin, darlings. That's what happens when we get a craving for certain foods and then we get fed up with it. Frey Bentos, I quite like this actually. Frey Bentos, and I do love that name, says, put a Viagra up your bum and it makes your finger smell of poo. Fact. Well, yeah. As Confucius said, man who go to bed with itchy bottom, wake up, very smelly finger. Yes. Matron's having a giggle at that. Matron feels okay, apart from the achy, breaky arm muscles. She's just had a difficult day. She woke planning it, here with the larks now, and she would like some filth. Oh, a telephone call. How exciting. I keep forgetting about the telephone. I keep thinking it's just a Monday thing, but it's becoming an all-the-time thing, hasn't it? Good evening.
Greetings. How are you today?
It's Mr. Stephen Parry. I'm very well, mate. How are you?
Not too bad. I'm just listening to the Viagra doctor.
Yes.
You must take a lot, sir.
No. You must have heard the story. Took it once, never again.
I take it Randy Andy's took it a few times because it's a bit randy, isn't he?
Allegedly, yeah.
How was Neil managed to control that car? Would have been so randy anyway.
Well, I don't know. I mean, he controls Sophie, so presumably he's had some practice.
How has your day been anyway, sir?
Absolutely grand, actually. Good day, positive day.
That's what you want.
I went, yeah, positive in a weird way. But you'll see in the daily diary tomorrow.
Also, as I said last night, how much do you pay for your iPhone? Your latest one you've got? I know it sounded cheeky, but I know you said you were looking for another one. You might save money.
I think it's £14 a month.
You won't get cheaper. You won't get cheaper than that, will you?
Nah, it's a pretty good deal, to be fair. 14 or so. I mean, I've got two. One's 14, one's 16.
That's cheaper.
Yeah. I screwed the best deal that I could. I won't do anything until September or October.
I know, that one I was looking at last night, that's the cheapest you mentioned we'd get it.
How much was that?
£41 with unlimited data, unlimited text.
Oh, right. Well,
I never signed a contract without unlimited data.
I've got it separate, you see. I've got a contract for my whatever you call it, my airtime, data, all of that. But then my thing for the phone is separate to that.
I know Vodafone work it different now, don't they?
Yeah. And it actually works out better. So
I was ripped off through Vodafone, I think, on my contract.
They've kind of got a habit of doing that. I've been with Vodafone since the mid 1990s, and I've had problems with them, but it's all good at the moment. It's all good.
Yeah, I used to be on the old analog. I found was better.
I've got some good deals with them at the moment. So
what do you want?
Come October, the price will go down a bit when the iPhone 16 comes out, presumably, and then as I'll have one thing falling off. My iPad will finish in September or October, whenever it is, and then I'll treat myself to an iPhone 15 that I'll use just for filming. My phone, the actual phone that I use, that's still going to be the iPhone 11. I don't use my phone much as a phone. I do everything on an iPad. So there's no point in having an up-to-date one. I want the up-to-date one for the better camera. And I'm told the 15 Pro has got an amazing camera.
That's good, isn't it?
Yeah, so I'd love to film with that, especially as with the edit suite that I'm using now, I can export in a massively higher quality. With the old edit suite, there'd be no point in having an amazing camera because you can only export it in a relatively low, I think it's 20 MP PBS a second on the old edit. On this one, I can get it up to 80.
Oh, that's well faster.
Ooh. Yeah, so exciting times ahead, my dear chap. What did you have for lunch?
No problem, sir. Let you enjoy your evening.
No, before you go, lunch, please.
Today I went to Costco and I had hot dog.
Oh, okay. And
dinner? Drink, and the evening meal I had, I don't know, it was mince and chips and peas, and followed by a Magnum ice cream for pudding.
That sounds pretty damn good, actually. All right, sir. Thank you very much indeed.
Sir. Enjoy your evening, my cat.
You too. Catch you later.
Bye, sir.
Bye. The lovely Mr. Stephen Parry. Pardon me, darlings. I'm just going to top my wine up. Talk amongst yourselves. Oh, and if you're interested, darlings, tonight's wine and the wine for the next few days is St. Bob's Taste the Difference Pinot Grigio, because double offer, darlings, double offer. It's reduced from £8.50 to £7, and then it's buy 6 get 25% off. So it works out at £5.25 per bottle, and the little stuff is £5.29. So I'm saving 4p per night at the moment. Look at me. I'm a money saving expert. And it's very nice. It's very nice. I mean, a really good Pinot Grigio can be a lovely thing. A bad one can be absolutely bloody awful. But the house Pinot, the Sainsbury's house Pinot, is very average. But the Taste of the Difference is a nice example of the grape, actually. The only, the best Pinot Grigio I've ever tasted by a long way is the one on our carte de vin at work, actually. It's superb, absolutely superb. Honestly, if you come to my restaurant, here's a tip, and you want a really good dry white, and you're looking at the Chablis at whatever it is, 40 quid a bottle, save yourself some money, get the Pinot Grigio, half the price, just as good. Oh, yeah. Trust Boaty to let you know on all the inner secrets. Now then, where did I get to with the old comments? Oh, Bad Books is here and says good evening. Oh, good evening to you, Mark. Emma has got her pie too, ready for the Frey Bentos challenge. I filmed the purchase of it, which I'm sure will be thrilling. Well, that's going the extra mile, isn't it? That's going the extra mile. That's going to be, well, I mean, let's face it. I mean, we know our Emmels, don't we? Her Frey Bentos pie is probably going to be an hour and 3/4 long. I mean, her Wales video. Now, we were in Wales for, well, if you include the trip there and back, then we were in Wales. It was about 12 hours, the whole thing, driving there, being there, driving back, 12, 13 hours, something like that. And Emma's video was 11 and a half hours long, as you all know if you've watched part of it. Feature number 12. Has anybody watched the whole of Emma's Llandudno video? All 11 and a half hours. And if you have, then I will try and get you a blue Peter badge because by God, you deserve it. So her Frey Bentos pie video, I mean, that's going to be, well, I'm going to go, it's going to be a minimum of 3 hours. It's going to be a minimum of 3 hours. They'll be buying it, looking at it, talking about it, eventually getting around to opening it, cooking it in real time, serving it in slow motion, eating it. Well, before eating it, she'd be putting it on her buzzwams for a picture for her channel members. That'd be a good thing when she gets channel members, wouldn't it? And Matron's Frey Bentos pie video, I would imagine that that's going to be the pie in a car being driven from one place to another place 4 hours away in real time with not a single word spoken. It'll just be 4 hours of total silence of the pie on a car seat with the scenery whizzing by in the background. Total silence, not a word spoken. And it'll still get more bloody views than mine. Not that I'm bitter, you understand. Not that I'm bitter, undiscovered genius that I am, create amazing videos that only get 14 views. No, never mind. I mean, I have to remind myself that all of the greatest artists were not appreciated until after they were long spending time dead for tax reasons. Van Gogh couldn't sell a painting. The same is true for Turner. Was exactly the same. The Haywain worth God knows untold billions now, but worth sod all when he was alive. Rolf Harris, exactly the same thing. It'll be many years before Rolf's art is appreciated. So that's what it's like with me, darlings. Whoever I bequeath my YouTube estate to will be inheriting a fortune because about 100 years after I've coughed it, turned my face to the wall, then my videos will be, they'll be seen around the world. They'll probably be on the curriculum in schools. Well, I wouldn't be at all, I'd be amazed if they weren't. Let's put it that way. Sorry, just having a puff. That's the problem with broadcasting at this time of night, darlings. You get home and you don't get a chance for you have to intersperse a puff in amongst your professional broadcasting. And let me assure you that broadcasting to a professional level isn't easy when you're having to break off every few minutes because you're desperately in need of a nearby available puff. There you are. That's the hand that you're dealt, and you just have to make the best of it, don't you? Of course you do. We're all in the same boat, darlings, aren't we? Oh, yes. Gosh, that wine is very nice indeed. Oh, thank you, matron. Slidenafil or something like that. Good evening, very nice man.
Disgusting. Never before have I seen such a blatant display of blatant puffery. Never in all my life.
Evening, Neil.
How you doing, brother?
I'm all right, mate. How are you?
Oh, living the dream.
Oh, good. Have you been working today?
Yes. I ended up doing a recovery that was near enough 3 miles away from where them seats were, so I popped down and said hello.
Oh, that's a bonus. Oh, so you managed to sneak it in on work time. Well done.
Oh, yeah, cheers for advertising that.
Oh,
no,
shit.
I didn't know if I was on my lunch when that happened. I can confirm.
Oh, okay. Are they the original ones or the...
They're the same seats as what are in it.
No, I mean, are they the original set that you were going to buy? Because you said you'd found another set.
Yes. I've had a look at the ones my mate offered me.
Right.
And they're a bit, they're a bit naff. So I've said to Soph, which ones would you rather have? And she went, get the proper ones. So.
Yeah, because the Alcantara ones, I mean, they're MG really, aren't they? I mean, it's a Rover connoisseur. You want the leather.
They needed a good, they shave them.
Yeah.
They needed a good shave, and the leather was a bit tatty and that. But the ones we've got now, they are really, really good condition. They come from a low mileage car, so.
Oh, that's brilliant.
I got back from work. We sat in the front room, cleaned them up, and they've cleaned up really well.
Oh, fantastic!
So, yeah, we're over the moon with them.
Oh, that's brilliant news. Because of course
they're currently sat in Soph's bed. Well, mine and Soph's bedroom, and they're being fitted as soon as I can get some time off work to fit them.
Awesome.
But I'll send you a picture of them so you can have a quick look at them. They are nice.
Oh, that's great. What year car are they out of?
Same year.
So pre-facelift.
They're pre-facelift, yeah.
Excellent.
So it's just hello.
Hi, Soph. Oh, that's absolutely brilliant. So you should have the full heated seats and all of that business.
Yeah, full heated.
Proper seat in the back. You've got the back as well, yeah?
Yep, got front and the back, and they cost me a grand total of 30 quid.
Bloody hell, well, you can't complain at that, can you?
No, I was over the moon because he says I've messed you about a little bit. You can have them for 30 quid. So I was like, I'm not going to argue.
Oh, brilliant. Oh, well, that's an excellent result. You see, everything's on the up, isn't it? Everything
it is.
Everything's bright in the garden.
It is. It's all going well, mate. So yeah, we'll get the clutch put in it when I'm off next.
Yeah.
And then once that's bedded in, we'll start doing the tuning bits on it then.
Awesome. I can't wait to see it when it's all done. And drive it. It's going to be a bit of a monster, isn't it?
It is going to be quick.
Yeah.
It is going to be surprisingly quick.
Yeah. Oh,
but I don't know if I trust you to drive it or not, though. This is the only question.
Oh, bollocks.
Just in case you knacker the clutch again.
Fuck off. I'm gonna sit on your head next time I see you.
Oh God. But yeah, I'll let you have a go in it, mate. That's not a problem.
Awesome. Look forward to that. We'll
do a revisited Andy Pandy versus.
I was just about to say that versus Dick a Dum Dum. Yeah. But it'll be a fairer comparison now because you'll have prettied it up a bit and it'll have the better interior.
It'll have the better interior. It's having the little bit of bodywork done to it. I've got a wing that I've got to go and have a look at to make sure it's the platinum silver rather than the other silver.
Yeah.
The rear quarter's being tidied up a little bit because there's a little bit of a patch on the bottom.
I wonder if that platinum silver is a bit rare, because I don't think I've ever seen another one. Have you? No, I didn't even know there was another silver. I thought they were all Starlight silver like mine.
Same, but turns out there's 2 different silvers.
Yeah, I've just not come across any. So
I got them side trims as well. I bought them, so the black moulding strips down the side are being body coloured.
oh, okay, so
it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be really nice.
I mean that was one of the worthwhile things from the facelift, wasn't it? The fact that they went body coloured rather than
And that's the good thing, that it'll be a bit of a hodgepodge, but it'll be nice once it's done. It's getting some of the older stuff put into it, like it's having a 400 gear knob put in it.
Oh, cool.
The 45 ones are a bit clunky.
Yeah, I don't like them.
So I'm going to put the earlier one into it, so it looks nicer and it's a bit more of a.
The 400
gear
is
knob.
Yeah, the 400 is loads nicer. I hate the gear knob in the manual 45, and I hate the gear knob in the manual 75 as well. The ZT, that's fine. I don't mind that. But the 75 and the 45 manual knob, it's that weird shape. I mean, it actually, to be fair, when I actually drove with it, I thought, yeah, okay, ergonomically, it feels really good in your hand, but it just looks shit, doesn't it?
It does. That's why I went for the X-Pearl one that I've got in the ZT, because that's got a bit of weight behind it, so it actually helps you with your throw.
Yeah, yeah.
And like you said, when you swap that one out the TF, you noticed the difference in the throw, because the one was lighter and the one was heavier.
Oh, totally, yeah, because that difference in weight, it genuinely does make a difference.
Does it help with your throw? It's a really nerdy thing to know, but when you know about it, it's quite shocking.
Yeah. What are you going to do with the stereo? You're going to do the mod so you can get a proper one in?
I've already had a look. I've already pulled the stereo out and had a quick look.
Okay.
And I can see the piece of plastic that I cut out my old one.
Right.
So I'm going to cut that piece of plastic out the back, and then put that one that you showed me, that Sony one with the what's it called, backlight, and the amber backlight.
The right colour. Anything after it's the 4300 MEX that I've got. Anything, and that's a solid colour. It's only blue, but that's okay because it's in Stigma. Anything after that, they are all the colour options, and they've got the dead right colour option for Rover. So, and the connectors that I bought, if you remember, I had to buy a second set of connectors because the first ones were shit. But the harness adapter that's in there, that'll do the trick perfectly.
Sweet.
So you don't need to swap that.
I'll bring you that stereo back as well, because I know you said you wanted to keep it. So.
Oh, I'm not bothered about it, mate. To be honest, I'm not bothered. If you've got no use for it, then I'll stick it in something. But otherwise, if you've got a use for it, use it.
No, I'll bring it back up, mate. I don't think I'll have a use for it.
No, I didn't think you would either. You bloody stereo snob.
Anyways, you're a wanker, sir, and I'll speak to you later.
Catch you later, darling. Love you both. Bye-bye. Oh, there we are. Now, where did I get to? Oh, yeah, Emma's got her pie. Andrew didn't have his doing set to all chat, so he's sorry if you missed anything. Emma says, it's not PMS that I've got. I'm somewhat unwell, but I wouldn't take a Viagra because it was horrendous when I took it. You didn't take Viagra. You took a weird female thing. I got a massive headache and was very hot and made me feel like I needed to wee for Project Nigel. Oh, okay. If you sorry. Needed to wee for several hours. Project Nigel got in the middle. Mustard says, I've just finished editing the second episode with Steve Berry. I hope that helps. Well, it helps massively, Mustard. It's good to know that you've got Steve there with you, helping you to edit the video. And I'm delighted that both of you are watching this live stream. So let's all wave to Captain Mustard and Steve Berry, who is round at Mustard's house. possibly enjoying one of his delicious home-cooked meals, and well, we don't know if he's staying the night. Maybe he's going to get a taxi back to Salford, but we'll wave at them and say hello anyway. Sorry, darlings, puff time. Oh dear, oh dear. I'm really looking forward to the next episode with the what's it called? Steve Betty's Big in the 90s. Oh, I bet you weren't looking forward to that. Oh, and I'll tell you what else I'm looking forward to. I'm really looking forward to my staff curry tonight. Tonight is a good one. I had a taste of the soup. Oh, it's going to be absolutely fabulous. And I genuinely cannot wait. I'm, like I was saying to Mr. Stephen Paddy, I'm on a bit of a high today, which is weird because it's not been that sort of day. You might think it's been a very depressing day, a day where I've been honest with myself and forced myself to face a load of stuff that I've been hiding away from and sticking my head in the sand. But because I've acknowledged it and faced it and begun the process of dealing with it, I feel a lot more positive and optimistic about things. It's in tomorrow's diary, so I won't bore you with it now. But yeah, my subconscious was going a bit mad last night. I had an incredibly vivid dream during my REM period of sleep. It was so vivid that I woke up thinking that it was real and started taking action as if the dream had been real. Again, this is in the daily diary. And I recognized that all was not well with my subconscious when that kind of thing goes on. I mean, I'm nearly 85 years of age, darlings. I know my own body, I know my own mind, and I know when things aren't entirely as they should be. So rather than lounge around in bed, I got my ass up a lot earlier than normal, and I faced stuff and I did stuff, and I feel a lot better for it, to be honest. And bizarrely, even though I've been starting to face and deal with the stuff that I've been afraid to, I'm feeling a lot better about it. So yeah, and I'm looking forward to the end of the day. I'm looking forward to curry and watching a video of some sort, and yeah, it's all good. So all will be explained probably in the diary tomorrow. I can't remember exactly what I filmed in it, but I know that stuff is in there. It won't. No, it's not an endlessly long ranty one. Don't worry. Anyway, get on with the live stream. They can deal with the video tomorrow, can't they? They don't need to hear about it now. Those, gosh, 30 of you, 30 people at gone midnight on a Friday night watching this bilge. Bless you all. Where was it? Well, that's all right for you, Barry. Barry finds that just looking at his wife is more than enough. So, well, if you were able to kind of clone your wife, then you could be onto a bit of a moneymaker. But given that that's not really a logistical option or a moral or emotional option, I imagine, then, Viagra exists for everybody who isn't married to your wife. I'm finding these Viagra facts hard to believe. Oh, well done, Fred Bentos. I see what you did there. Mustard's done a little teaser short for the next Steve Berry video. Watch it after this. Pop a peanut. Oh, God. Pop a peanut up your bum and it comes out a treat, says Matron. You have to be a person of a certain age to get that confectionery joke. You do indeed. Neil says, Emma, try cold compresses and wear sunglasses to filter light. Works wonders with my migraines. Oh, God. Oh, Oh, right. Okay. All of the Viagra jokes are coming out now. Oh dear. Neil says, once you see what's planned for Randy Andy, you'll understand why he's Randy Andy. He'll be rather savage. You bloody will. I know what's going to happen. Stephen Knight says, that is BS about Viagra. When I've taken it in the past, I'm constantly affected until 12 p.m. the next day. It's not BS, Steve Knight. It's a absolute medical fact. And indeed, if you read any of the doings about it, then that's in all of the small print that that Viagra will not give you an erection unless you are sexually aroused. So if you were, as you say, constantly affected until 12 o'clock the next day, which is hugely unlikely given that the half-life of Viagra is 4 hours, then I would say that that was your natural libido functioning there, nothing to do with the Viagra. So you might find that if you were having difficulties, presumably, which led you to take the Viagra, you might find that they're not physical, they're actually emotional. Because if you're getting 24 hours of whatever you want to term it, arousal, then that's got to be natural. That literally cannot physically be caused by the Silendelpha, whatever it was. It simply doesn't last that long, my dear chap. It doesn't last that long. And it doesn't have that effect in the first place. And, and unless you've got a physical problem with your actual blood vessels, then you don't need any help to have that state of 24 hours. God knows, I've had several female chums, partners, whatever, that have easily done that to me. Quite famously, I had an 18-hour go with Bernard. Did the same with Boo. So oh God, Lisa, I think Lisa and I did a 48-hour stretch once. So don't give the credit to the chemical. Take the credit yourself. That is your own natural ability. Finally, says Matron, the last video has finally dropped out of my homepage. Oh well, it's getting good. Good. What's it? Fred Bentos says I get free Wi-Fi as long as I can keep up with the bus. That is. Captain Mustard says my Samsung is about 65 quid a month. Well, you're being robbed, I would argue, but each to their own. Each to their own. 65 quid a month. That's insane. Or at least that seems insane to me. Maybe that's what people pay on some plans. Seems like a hell of a lot. Randy Andy will have integrity. Boaty, have you managed to get rid of the frogs in the kitchen? The ones that blow wind when you stand on them. That's the fridge door. Nothing to do with me, nothing to do with frogs. Neil says my S24 Ultra is £87 a month. Unlimited everything and data share. £87 a month for a portable electric telephone. Are you mad? That's insane. And how many months contract is that over? Multiply that by the amount of months and work out how much you're paying for the phone. Bloody hell, that's scary. That really is scary. I and ahed about going up from £14 a month to £16 a month. 65 quid or 87 quid. God almighty. Oh, okay, 24 months, but you get the Samsung watch. Still, 24 months at 87 quid. So that's 10, 870, 20, 1700 and 1740. Add on another 4. That's like £2,100. So you're paying £2,100 for a phone and watch that I bet you could buy for 1,000 quid. So I don't know. That's why I like the Vodafone thing. You can separate them so that you know exactly what you're paying. So when I take on a phone, I know exactly how much I'm paying for just the phone. The service plan, completely separate. The phone is on its own thing, so I can see what I'm paying for it, and I know that I'm not getting my pants taken down. So I know what I could buy it for. So when I took the iPhone 13, which I'm delighted with, this chap here, magnificent filming phone. Like I say, I'm dying to know what the 15 is like. And this is a bog standard 13. It's not even the Pro. And to my eyes, the camera is sensational on it. So, I knew what that would cost brand new. And I know what I paid for it, or what I will have paid for it when the plan finishes brand new. And I'm happy with that. But I'm sure that a lot of people just sign up to contracts and they don't work it out. If they were to go for a SIM-only contract and buy the phone outright, which is what everybody at the restaurant does, they're all up because they've got money. I haven't. So I haven't got that luxury. But they've all got SIM-only plans, and they pay like what? I don't know, like 15 quid a month, something like that, for unlimited, absolutely everything. And then they just go and buy their phone outright from Apple or from whenever. And it works out so much cheaper. It seems like a lot of money because they're, they'll go out and spend £1,300 on a new iPhone or whatever. But when you sit down and work out how much you pay over a contract period, they're, oh, I'm so sorry. They actually save money. Right, my digestive system is completely falling apart here. That's because it's gone past midnight and my lifestyle doesn't really support me being around human beings after midnight unless they're, very close friends that are prepared to witness an elderly human being's digestive system completely falling apart. Let's play through the comments because, God, we've only got 11 minutes left, darlings, before we all have to go, or we'll be turned into pumpkins. Now then. Oh, Mark Passad is here and says, good evening. Very good evening to you, Mark. Lovely to have you here. Matron pays £6 a month for her contract. Her phones are owned outright. So there you go. My fibre broadband is £70 a month. So she needs to get that back onto a cheaper contract. Yeah, well, that seems like a hell of a lot of money to me. I mean, my broadband isn't fibre or anything flash, but it's only about £24 a month, something like that. But I'm sure it's cheaper to buy the phone outright and just have a SIM-only contract. What's that noise? Oh, the neighbours are back. God, they're late. Look at them out until 20 past midnight. Well, I never did. It feels like a Saturday, says Steve Cole, but then I said that yesterday on a Thursday. Yes, I have looked at Emma's vid, says Jimmy F500. What? All 11 hours of it? Oh my God, says Matron. 4 hours of the pie being driven in silence. You have given me great ideas. Always a pleasure, Matron. Sarcasm from Boaty. Again, says Jimmy F500. The pie of silence, says Andrew. Oh, God. Oh, Matron's posted the link to Emma's slanted no vid. Get clicking. Don't let Boaty beaster like this. Emma says, I'm going to spread the pie contents over my bosoms. Just like I did with the sushi photo that I didn't release. It was a bit too dodgy. Did you really do that? Did you actually have naked Dubry Firkins? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. No wonder you wanted more than £1 for it. Mustard is having a puff in the kitchen, but I don't think that's a comment regarding Steve Berry staying at his house tonight. I've seen Emma's sushi pic, says Matron. I can confirm that personally I would charge at least £5 for it. For the record, says Mark, I have a steak fray bentos and a chicken fray bentos recently bought, which will be consumed over the next couple of weeks. I cannot bloody wait. I love fray bentos. That's the spirit. That's the community pie spirit. If I don't get sponsorship from fray bentos when I get remonetized, there's no justice in the world. I love this fray bentos idea. I was thinking, tonight that if and when I get remonetized, and it's now Saturday, the 27th of July. So 1 month from today, the 27th of August, I can reapply. Now, how long it takes before they accept or reject me, I'm not sure. Hopefully not too long. And then how long before I actually get any money will depend on whether they're going to steal the money that I should have got in May, or whether they're actually going to pay it. If they pay it, the May money, I'll get that on September the 23rd. If they don't, I'll have to wait till October the 23rd for whatever I manage to earn. But anyway, there we are. There we are. I'm just loving the pie. Oh, yeah, I was saying, so if and when I get remonetized, then the channel memberships are going to change. They're all going to be Fray Bentos pie based rather than the Rover trim levels. So, and I'm going to have as many as I can, and they're all going to be pie based. So and I think steak and gravy is going to be the top membership tier. And then there'll be minced beef and onion. I'm not sure what the entry tier will be. Probably, the worst pie. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put a poll up nearer the time. I'll put a poll up so you can decide which is the worst Fray Bentos pie. I would say that it's the just chicken, but then I haven't tried the all-day breakfast or chicken Boaty pie, which sounds ridiculous. I should try one of those chicken Boaty pies. Oh dear. Our matron has approved the picture, says Emma. I didn't dare send it to Boaty to approve because he would probably have had a heart attack and gone blind. Dodgy sushi pick for a £5, says Peter P. Sounds good to me. Has Sophie still got black underwear on her, Steve Culg? Oh, Holly's here. Hello, sorry I'm late. I have been listening. Hello, Holly. Oh, I love that you're here with us. Bugger off, Mustard. Don't let Boaty drive it. Remember that Boaty fights dirty, says Peter P. I do. Matron says, guys, after my Twitch stream tomorrow, Saturday, I'm booked in to guest on this Boaty live stream at 11:30. Keep an eye on the social. Yep. Tomorrow night, Matron is going to be on that screen with me. I'll budge over a bit this way or that way. Oh, look, I look like a harmless Vince Green viper. Jimmy F's going to be wrecked tomorrow. Holly says, gosh, 70 quid a month broadband is a lot. Why don't you just have unlimited mobile data and tether it to all of your other devices? Emma can't wait for Matron to do a live. Mustard has just remembered that he's driving a sub 4 second 0 to 60 MG tomorrow. Oh, that'll be fun. Matron's explaining she needs the 70 quid broadband because she has to have excellent upload speeds for her live streaming and video. But she is out of contract, so she can probably shave 15 quid off it. Holly is saying hello to everybody. Oh, excuse me. People are chatting amongst themselves, which is grand. Oh God, we're all talking about bloody Boaty. You don't half rant, says you. I know I do. Glad that facing the crappy bit is making you feel better, Boaty, says Matron. Sometimes that's all it needs. Mr. Stephen Paddy is asking what's the latest about upstairs at work. There is no latest. I still don't know. The landlord is due to land because we've got an issue with the builders leaving all of their shit in our yard, so we can't park there. So Ram's going to question him. Vishnu is, if he remembers, I've told him to ring him and ask him what the hell's going on. So I don't know, but I'm going to make sure that I bloody well find out in the next 7 days because I want that place. Either just solely as a business to run it as an Airbnb hotel, or potentially, if it works out cheaper to save me money, and it would, I would consider moving there and still running it as an Airbnb, but whilst I was living there, purely in order to save the money. I think we went through this when it first came up, and everybody told me I'd be an idiot if I didn't. So yeah, that's something that I would do. So one way or another, I'm determined to get my hands on it. It's wait until I show you around it. It's an amazing space. Oh God, you're all banging on about the internet now. New feature, says Andrew. Ask Dr. Boaty about your sexual disorders. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Jimmy's 30 quid a month, sim only. Oh, that seems a lot. Do you need help digging a wine cellar, says Steagle? Oh. Oh, you're right, says Tracy P. Martin Lewis has said to do it. Oh, was it a moth? Right, I didn't see it. Darlings. Right, start saying your good night. It's time. Oh, yeah, there is a fly buzzing about. I can see that now. Right, it's midnight, darlings. Time to go. Start saying your good night. I'll whiz through the comments. Don't forget to tune in tonight for me and Trace. Boaty, you need some washing up liquid. I do, Steve Gold. I genuinely do. I'm running very low. That needs to go on the list for tomorrow. Oh, chicken Boaty pies are surprisingly good, says Stephen Knight. Oh, well, that's the first report I've heard on them. So there we are. Holly says, Emma, I watched your video today when Boaty cooked for you on the side of a road. That was a good video. How did you get to Boaty's? Well, on a train, and I picked her up from the train station. Oh, well, Emma says I took about 5 trains. Yeah. Why do old men get bald ankles, says Mustard? Good question. A lifetime of dress socks is the possible answer. He's kicking us out now. Charming. It's midnight. I need to eat and sleep. Right. Okay, darling. Time to say all of you good night. I am going to bugger off because I was up really, really early today. And yeah, I have been. I've had a non-stop productive day. Honestly, there are bits of it. Oh, I'm the same. I'm the same. I haven't got any hair on my. Well, I mean, I have got hair, but yeah, I think a lifetime of wearing socks or wearing trousers and rubbing, maybe that does it. Maybe that exfoliates the hairs because there are bits of my leg where there are no hairs, which is where the trousers rub on them all of the time. And then at the bits where the trousers are more loose around them, they are hairy. So, well, there you are. Oh, excuse me. So, Matron is pointing out that, well, she's saying good night all. She's saying, see you on Twitch at 9:30 tomorrow, or today, now I suppose, and then here for the joint live. The first time I've spoken to the boatman himself in real person for the first time in 20 years. Oh, that's true. That's true. We've never actually spoken directly, have we? You weren't on Woody's live stream, were you? Astros, when I did that, when I was the guest on that. Oh, well, this is going to be, well, you can't miss that. Matron and Boaty together for the first time ever. You'd be mad to miss it. I will make you a moderator for tomorrow night, Emma. So there we are. There we are. Make sure you tune in 11:30 tomorrow night. Me and Matron meeting up for the. Oh, you're in the chat when I did Astro. Well, there we are then. Tomorrow is going to be a momentous day, darlings. I'll set it up nice and early. Matron will share it all over the socials. So make sure you don't miss it. I'm looking forward to it. Does wearing a hat make you bold? You don't wear a hat every day all the time. You wear trousers, unless you're you, Mustard, who goes to work in your pajamas with your thing wobbling about. The rest of us, we wear trousers and socks. You don't wear a hat all the time. Oh, and it can do, says Matron. Anyway, darlings, that's it. So, yeah, it's going to be a good one tomorrow night with Matron. And then Sunday night will be with me. And I'll be excited because I'm going to the yard on Monday. Monday night, Emma's, but it's all good stuff ahead, darlings. It's all good stuff ahead. I've got staff curry to look forward to. I am looking forward to it. I've got lovely wine. There'll be a daily diary video up tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow night at 11:30. Thank you all so much for joining me tonight. I really appreciate it. I've enjoyed it very much. I love this time with you. Have yourselves a safe and peaceful night. Have the best day ahead that you possibly can. Take care of yourselves. And if you've got people who love you and who you love, take care of them too. And all the love in the world from me. See you tomorrow night, 11:30, for Chew and Bosh.